Hey guys, welcome back for another Java tutorial. In this one we're going to be talking about immutable objects, and that is just an object that when you change when you change properties in the object, you don't directly change them. You just make a new object with the new updates. So it's semi-useful. There's a bunch of ways you can use immutable objects. I'll show you an example of one that you've worked with before, and then I'll show you how to make one. So, working with one before is actually, you've always been doing it, really, you just never noticed, is that with strings, is that they're immutable. So like, let's say you make a string. I'm going to call this string1, and we're going to have it be hello there. Okay. Now, if you do string1 dot substring, yeah, totally blanked on that one, sorry guys. Substring, and let's just do from 5 to the end. And then you do print line string1, and you run this. You still get the whole string, but you made a substring of 5 to the end. So really you should be getting the space and then there. That's it, just those. But as you can see, it didn't actually change the string. So if we go back up to the code, your thing here is changing string1, but not really. What you're doing is making a new string. So you'd actually have to say string2 equals that substring. And then if we print string2 and run this, yep, we'd get the space in there, which is what we originally thought we would get. So that's how immutable objects work. And strings are an example of that. Now, I have this other class over here called time. And we're just going to make like a quick little clock. And we're going to see, you know, if we were to advance the clock, we'd get a new time. So, let's just make a constructor real quick. Actually, before we do that, we should probably give it some private int hour, private int minute. Yeah, we'll keep it basic. What's wrong with this? Oh, there we go. And then we'll pass in int x, int y, and hour equals x, and min equals y. So basically, let's say you want to increase the clock 2 hours, because you just want to time travel. So let's just say public time. Oh wait, yeah, time. New time. Oh. Okay, so basically, this here is the return type. This is what we've always worked with. You know, it's just this time we're returning an object of the class we're working in. So basically, you're gonna say int new hour. So let's say we had this at 7 o'clock and we want to make it 9 o'clock. We'd pass the 9 and just say, you know, we're not saying how long we're pushing it forward. We're saying what the new time actually is. So we're going to return a new time object with new hour and then min. That's all we're doing. We're not actually changing anything we have. We're just making a new object and handing it back. So we're going to go into the main driver, and I'm going to show you how you would use that. So we'd make time clock equals new time. Let's make it 5:35. And then we're going to say clock dot new hour. I believe that's what I called it, or new time I think I called it. And we're going to pass it 9. And then we're going to go back to the time class, and I'm just going to make a quick toString so I can show you guys what happened. Public string toString. Return hour plus space plus min. Okay. And now this is going to change this, and we're going to do clock.toString. And we're going to run it. Or it's not going to. Oh, wait. I always do this. System.out println toString. Always forget that part. You think by now I'd get it. Anyway, we run the code, and it's 535 still. So it's the same thing as what I did with the strings, is you actually have to make a new clock object, so time clock2, well, to new equals new time, and then you're just going to, whoops, blanked on that. 1 second. You just do time clock2 equals clock dot new time 9, and then we'll do println clock2 dot toString, and now we'll run the code for the final time, and you'll see that this is now 9:35. So yeah, it's immutable. You're actually making a new object. You're not editing the old one. This is very good when you want to make a change to something, but you don't want to lose all your work that you've been doing. So let's say you have an object that's just over time collecting data. It's just like a huge array, let's say. You don't want to lose all that if you want to edit it. If you make a mistake, you just want to, make a new copy and then edit it. So it's kind of useful. There's a lot of classes that are like this in Java. You'll probably find uses for it in your own work if you, have programming as a hobby, or if you're just learning it now as, something you're interested in. It's very useful to know. Anyway, thanks for watching this Java tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.